Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Flash vs EVOS series that is...
No, I got nerfed.
I'm sorry, we had to get rid of the big double Yulwei.
W were too strong.
It was far too
And
strong. I felt left out. I mean, so... Can we predict Game 3? Is it possible?
no. I mean, looking at history, Flash is probably the favorite here because
Yeah.
they always had a very bad game one and then came back most of the time. So I'd probably lean towards Flash, but it's very hard to predict. Please pick a useful champion for Yoshino. Give him something like Fiora, Aatrox, or Irelia. Stop with the Jace.
Yep.
And please start picking up good ADCs. That would be great.
I mean, as much as Slater's been picking very strange ADCs, he did look good on Xayah. I wouldn't hate another Xayah pick.
Yeah, I think Xayah is still...
She's playable.
Okay. Yeah, she's playable. She's not the strongest ADC, but I think she has a few advantages no other ADC has. One of the reasons Xayah was the strongest ADC last year together with Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa was just overtuned, right? But Xayah is just has so many good tools in a kit. She has great wave control. She has great late game scaling. She can reposition with ult. She can avoid crucial CC abilities. She can set up the feathers so the enemy team always has to watch two sides of the fight. I love Xayah. I think Xayah is probably my favorite champion to watch from all of League. Especially, I mean, I'm also a G2 fanboy and I love perks, so that's another reason. But
Valid.
yeah, I love watching good Xayahs.
Yeah, I mean, Xayah is certainly very, very hype. I don't mind Xayah being strong. Definitely fun to watch. A little bit too strong over the World's Medal. That got a little bit old. Xayah Kai'Sa.
I think she was almost okay, but all the other ADCs were too weak. I think we're now in a state where we have a few options, which is better, definitely.
Yeah, much better.
I would like to see a few more mages again. I'd like to see a little bit of Heimerdinger as a Heimerdinger aficionado, a little bit of Malzarbot maybe. Ziggs gets buffed next patch, so maybe we'll get to see a little bit of Ziggs. That would be a cool strategy. I think Ziggs bot lane is actually quite exciting. Ziggs mid lane is very boring, but Ziggs bot lane can be quite exciting. You can dive, can go for early turret trades. So maybe a little bit of the mages coming back into bot lane would be my biggest wish, hope. Yeah, I guess I'd really like to see more support diversity as well. As I said before, Sonar, Lulu, and Karma get buffed in the next patch. Yep. Sadly, not playing on 10.2, but I have high hopes for 10.2, especially for Karma. I think Karma is...
I mean, I actually think Karma is more likely to go to a solo lane, but...
Yeah, you're right.
Tank
Karma is back, by the way.
Yeah.
Tank Karma is back. They buffed her base damage.
Yeah, exactly. I definitely think that's possible. She might go in the bot lane, but we are going straight into a champion select that is already underway. Let me just very quickly switch over to that. One moment.
I'll just quickly read out the bans.
Yep.
Team Flash on the blue side with the Senna and MF bans once again. They went with the same bans last game. Currently banning the third champion.
Yep, we are in, don't worry. I love the radio cast, but we do have visuals. Now, Rek'Sai, they've gotten rid of the Akali. No one's going to make that mistake again. Though then again, it's EVOS banning it. Maybe Flash would have left it up. They really seem to not want Sorn's Rek'Sai to be anywhere near them.
She's a strong champion and a good Sorn champion as well. Yeah, good call. I'm quite confused. No one
it over Akali.
Yeah, over J4, right?
Or even Akali like last.
Akali as well, yeah. But J4 is a little bit of a peculiar one as well, because we've seen two J4s dominate the early game, and no one seems to be willing to ban him. Two junglers banned, but no J4 ban. That's a little bit surprising.
First picking Lee Sin here seems like a complete mistake. He hasn't been contested this whole series.
Get me out.
Oh. How is that the first pick? J4 going to be snap answered with... J4's looked super dominant in the hands of both junglers.
Still no Ophelia, still no set. Not sure why.
Maybe set's disabled because it's 10.1.
Yeah, it's possible. Maybe Aphelios as well, but why would you?
Why would Aphelios be?
Are you serious? Now you're picking
Ooh, and now they've picked Xayah.
Xayah.
We will have to resync because you're clear. But we can do that once we hit the rift. Xayah being picked, the priority ADC. Slater, are you going to answer this with Kai'Sa? Are we going back to Worlds?
Yeah, I think so. Hopefully not. I'd like to see an Aphelios finally come in, but I don't really believe Slater is ready to play Aphelios today.
I mean,
he had so many opportunities to pick him, so.
I mean, it's actually not a very good comp already to pick it into, and Nautilus will finally be played. True. He has been ignored this series. Here he is. Jay's pick.
I like this one.
That's better.
This is a good pick.
That's a good pick. I like this. Team Flash, the Lee Sin pick is questionable, but honestly, good draft so far.
As well. This is a very renowned, famous counter pick to Rise. The other one being Orianna, but game team fight setup counter pick. This is more of a lane counter pick in the Cassiopeia. So Parky going to challenge Carti a little bit in lane. So far, Carti has had 2 very good laning phases, so nothing to criticize him here for the lane. Let's see if Parky can finally exploit the enemy mid lane a little bit. This was the one way we saw EVOS winning the series, with exploiting mid jungle. So far, it hasn't really happened. We had 2 very bot lane focused games.
Yeah, and I think even in game 1, Cardi looked pretty good on the Aurelia. Honestly, I didn't doubt it at all. And even just Caitlyn.
These bands.
Caitlyn Morgana. Where are we?
Okay.
Where are we? Am I can I pinch myself? I'm not waking up. Wake me up inside. I can't wake up.
Caitlyn Morgana ban.
What is happening?
Of course. Aphelios is open, but you ban the Caitlyn.
I almost think Aphelios has to be the same. This doesn't make
probably.
sense. Varus, surely you're banning Aphelios before you.
So they try to get Slater on the Kai'Sa, it seems like. Banning all the other good ADCs.
Oh no, Miss Fortune's not open, she's banned.
No.
This is some of the weirdest drafts.
It is. We have to wait for the second series to see if all of very weird. Will be tomorrow afternoon, where we know all the teams and all their priorities. Today we'll see Gum fighting against Cerberus, the new Cerberus in the second series. So that's an exciting one as well. Hopefully you'll all join us for the next series as well. And what is this?
I mean, Xayah Rakan makes sense. Why wasn't Rakan banned when Xayah... you banned Morgana over the Rakan after Xayah's already been picked.
So it looks like they wanted them to pick Rakan, right? So Lucian is not open. I'd actually like to see an Asriel here for Slater. Of course, he's going to be Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa into J4, Cassio, and Rakan. That is not easy.
It's bad, and she's not strong enough to justify it. This is really bad, but we are looking for a top laner here. See what Yoshino's going to do. Maybe we get a game that's not bot lane focused. There is. I mean, look, guys. I know you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't. Ooh, come on, bring it out.
You locked it in.
Yes!
There we go.
Here we go. This is.
Look at that.
Should not be. Oh, come on, please. I just looked at it. Come on, please. It's a terrible matchup. You should not pick it into Fiora. It's a garbage matchup, but I still want it.
Okay, Vladimir is one of the played champions. TH, for everyone just tuning in, TH is formerly known as Hero, and he played with the rookie team QG last year. Was one of their best players. I'd say their best player most of the time. And Vlad is his 4th most played champion career-wise. Into Fiora, yeah, it's fine. He'll not do a whole lot in lane. So more teamfight focus for EVOS and more split push focus for Flash. That is interesting. not just butting heads and going for team fights all the time. I'd like to see Yoshino work his magic and give us great split push victory.
Yeah, I mean, I do think this will be a less bot lane focused game. Um, think maybe I would have said that last game as well, but then this series happened. But Yoshino on Fiora, I think he has the obligation to win his lane pretty hard because Vlad is just going to super outscale, and I think Vlad's actually a really good pick.
And
Vlad,
team fights,
yeah,
right?
for team fights.
Yeah, I mean, we know Yoshino has a very good Fiora. It's his best champion, and he played her 6 times already, which doesn't sound like much, but Yoshino has only played half split, so it's his most played champ. He has shown us very good Fiora performances. I don't really see Fiora killing Vladimir in lane.
I don't think it'd have to be a huge misplay or a gank.
Yeah,
and even then, ganks are pretty hard on Vladimir. Hits that puddle and gets on out.
Yeah, Lee and Fiora are also not the greatest CC setup on the Vladimir. You don't have anything you can turn into a stun from Vladimir either, from the Fiora W. So
I actually really like the Vladimir. It was one of the best responses they could have gone. I think trying to make Hero match Yoshino and go blow for blow on a side lane champion was a mistake. So I actually like that they just said, "Hey Yoshino, you can side lane. We're going to team fight." So Yoshino has to get very far ahead and be a super big threat in this side lane. Even then, Parquet can catch waves forever.
And we don't often talk about the rune choice. This one is a very interesting one for Yoshino. Usually the Grass or Conqueror. But I like the PTA in this game because he's never going to stack the Conqueror in a one, right? It's 2 mages. You don't need Conqueror into mage matchups. So he's going for burst damage. And this could actually lead to some very explosive dive plays. Yeah. So even though we said dives will be hard on the Vladimir on the top lane, maybe they can stack waves and go level 6 into level 5 Vladimir. There's potential for them to maybe kill the Vladimir early on in the game.
Yeah, very possible. Other than that, a lot of mirroring of runes, except down in that bot lane. Phase rush for both Ryze and Cassiopeia, no surprise to anyone. Interesting question though, where do the junglers focus early? We're talking about how top lane's not particularly gankable. Mid lane both have phase rush, not particularly easy either, especially the grounding effect out of Cassiopeia and the rune prism Ryze. Is it going to be another Thorn Camp bot lane as Jarvan game?
I mean, both the red side Jarvan so far have only for bot lane, so why would this game differ? Probably, right? I think Sorn is probably going to go for the gank in the bot lane. He started top side as well. Set up for him to go into bot lane level 3, which should be in about 2 minutes, maybe 1.5 minutes time.
He's gone buff.
Flash should anticipate this though, right?
Yeah, he's doing a 3 camp clear as well, so he's going to be bot lane pretty early.
Not sure what he did there. Lost a little bit of time pathing around his jungle.
Yeah, this is really strange route. Going back to Wolves there before he clears his Gromp.
Yeah.
The most efficient route, but he'll recover, I'm sure.
Probably thought about going for a level 2 gank on the bot lane, but then decided against it again. Then, yeah, didn't really know what camp to clear first. So a little bit of time lost. And if you look at the other side, Yijin now going for his Crux. So a little bit of power farming here for Yijin. Not the most effective way of playing the jungle in Season 10, but obviously in the first clear, you can go for a power farm.
I don't think anywhere's particularly for him.
Nope.
So you may as well power farm. It's not ideal. You'd really love to get a gank in, but where are you going? There's pings on the bot lane, and they are fairly pushed in, but this is a Xayah Rakan. It's very difficult to gank this lane because of the length of Rakan's dash. He can overextend so much to get the CC and fly out. Look at that. I mean, that's the press the attack.
We might be in for a little bit of a slower early game. We might not get to see a kill before 10 minutes here. Because as you said before, no gank particularly gankable. I mean, there is some potential in the mid lane, I'd say, for Zorn to E flash on top, or EQ flash on top of Kati, maybe followed up by Parke with ult and Miasma. So that's probably the most gankable lane here in the game. But other than that,
to be
just
fair,
Farmfest.
for this series, getting to level 6 before a 4v4 in a lane is pretty unusual. Like,
Absolutely.
we've been seeing parties in the bot lane at level 3. And here goes the gank. Yoshino in a lot of trouble, has to flash away, has Yijin here, so that should just be a flash. And lane priority for heroes. Actually flash for flash. Vladimir flashed as well.
Very fortunate thing for Yijin. Saved his top laner there. Almost getting the first kill in the wrong side of the top lane. So the first kill going over to the hero would be very, very good for EVOS.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sadly, in the end, they can't lock it down.
Hook there onto Rakan. It's not going to matter. He's actually going to go forward here. B going for the knock up.
Flash up.
CBL gets ignited, but trades 2 summoners for 1. A lot of damage back and forth here. You really don't... I don't think you want to be trading like that into a lethal tempo Xayah.
No, they hard lost the trade. If you look at all the summoners later, the bot lane for flash. Yeah, use both of the combat summoners, and on the other side, only Ignite expanded for B, the summoner spell with the lowest cooldown. So big win for EVOS. Can they set up a dive though? With the reset coming in, I don't think they can really.
Kai'Sa's diveable, but probably not after the reset.
She still has a flash though, so
Yeah, I do.
But maybe they can snowball this into the early dragon. That's a possibility here.
It is up.
No TP for either ADC, so I think this will probably result in early dragon for.
Yeah, and hero has teleport priority as well. Yoshino used his to get back to lane after the gank, and he still has his. This should be a pretty free Infernal Drake, but again, it's 3 AD. Ooh, Kati's he's on the wrong side of the lane. He had no vision. There was a control up, instant flash. Had to do it. But good on him. Zorn gets another summoner. We have to see if he can seize on these advantages. Ooh, Div Kid. I don't think he actually had to flash here. That hook wasn't hitting. I think that hook was out of range.
Nervousness from Div Kid all series, right?
It was very close.
So up, you had to flash. He flashed away. I think you even was 7-0.
Yeah.
No need for him. So a little bit over eager here on the usage of summoner spells, but in the end, probably. Better safe than sorry, right?
Yeah, I'm not. I'd have to almost go back and have a look, but I think it was a little bit short. Very close though. And he was almost certainly dead. Not the worst flash in the world. Zorn is on the bottom side of the map. Could they potentially look for something? But again, probably not. Kati doing a good job, just moving down to get some vision, clear the control ward, get out. With that flash expended, I'm not sure they have this dragon priority. At the same time, do either team care? Infernal Drake, it
doesn't really seem like they care too much. And we're 1 minute off from Rift Herald spawning. We have seen on the major, especially the first one. So
sorry, you cut out there for a moment. You're going to have to repeat yourself. Good point. But
yeah, the Rift Herald is spawning in 1 minute. So I'm wondering if either team is going to go top lane, swap their bot lane into top and go for the early Rift Herald. We've not seen that too much today.
Engage in the bottom lane, but nothing comes of it. Spider Nord away.
And so far, a little bit of a lane advantage for Yoshi. Got up to a little bit from CS lead, but not too much here. And Hero is still fine. But now,
Hero is fine, you say. Yijin disagrees. Down goes Vladimir. First Blood comes in at 8 minutes. You predicted we'd get to 10 minutes without a kill. VCS, it can't happen. Was traded for a dragon though, but I think a kill's better than an Infernal Drake.
Yeah, especially in this situation for Flash. They are looking at a split push game. They want to bring Yoshi into a big lead. It's much more valuable to get Yoshi into extra gold than get 2 more AD. No one cares about those. And you also get top priority to get the first Rift Herald, so potentially even more gold being in the pocket of Yoshino in the next play.
So, let's have a look at this replay. This was so ham by Yijin. Ward hop and flash. Yeah, he's very well played. Speaking of the Rift Herald, down to about half health here.
Oh, the patience.
Yeah. That was very risky there. I think Hero was trying to solo that almost. Sword was there, but they do disengage. No one
And look at the
hurting
bot
Rift
lane.
Herald at the moment.
Flash is just recalling for the bot lane, so they might just go to the top lane and contest the Rift Herald.
Possible. It doesn't look like they are. They are pathing back towards bot lane. I'd like to see CBL at least roam. You see Rakan on the roam here, so they're sniffing out that he might be there. Could get a 4v4 around the Rift Herald. Yoshino has so much lane priority here. Oh, he's just going forward. That forces out the Vladimir ult.
Oh, nicely parried there. Yeah, Flash doesn't have to go for the swap into Rift Herald. They could use this to accelerate their top lane, but maybe they actually want to because right now he's dominating in the top lane. So there is an argument to be made to just freeze the lane, play the game LS style, and don't care about platings. Just try to get a big experience and gold advantage on your top laner.
Yep, I definitely think that's a viable strategy here. And just want to point out, with the Mountain Drake being the second Drake, we have potential of getting 3 Ocean Rifts in a series. Oh,
yeah, that's ridiculous.
That was pretty ugly there. Fortunate observers really out here ruining this man's life. But once again,
Shelly lost some weight.
Shelly.
She's harder to hit now.
I think she's not too difficult to hit there.
She will lose some weight in the next patch. Yep. One of the changes that comes in is Shelly loses a lot of HP, even easier to take.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, Yoshino just doing so much damage. The press the attack was a really good decision. I was a little bit sus on it, but I think this is a super, super good decision. He's out to a 30 CS lead. This Vladimir is really, really struggling against the 2 item Fury. I think this Rift Herald's pretty free because, like, how do they contest?
There's a little bit of mid priority going on.
Actually,
now
down in the bot lane, observers, we actually have a fight in the jungle, but okay.
Fight happening in the bot lane, potentially?
No, they backed off, but they did get on top of CBL there. I wish we had actually seen what happened. No summon is...
Yijin spent his last 2 minutes just fighting against the Rift Herald.
I don't understand why they're not just roaming 3 to it.
It seems like Kati is a little bit struggling to keep up the pressure in the mid lane against Parke, and that's why Yijin has to do again and Son and Parke right now control the mid part of the map.
I don't think this is particularly dive.
Oh no, ult for Hero once again. He used this ult in the last fight, so
yeah, I still not dive this. Will Shelly finally go down? Son is recalling. He might finally get it.
Yeah, it seems like Son finally gave up on contesting Shelly.
Yep.
So Flash now with the potential to extend their gold lead, especially in the top lane. I'd like to see Shelly.
Should just be dropped top, surely.
Yeah. Especially with TH or Hero not having his ult available to even clear waves. You can use the Vladimir ult to clear waves as well.
Yep,
so
just drops it instantly.
Dangerous.
Also, I think there's a world where you give Yoshino solo gold here.
Yeah, he should.
Yeah,
he should.
He's backing off. Definitely gives Yoshino solo gold. This Fiora is absolutely rolling in the money. Scrooge McDucking it here.
So the next step,
how does Vlad get
probably is to swap bot and top lane, right?
Yeah.
Give Yoshino a long lane to play through again. You don't really want to have him overextending. Now, a very easy target for ganks, especially if Parky can maintain his mid lane priority. So I'd like to see a swap from Slater and CBL into the top lane, give Yoshino even more turret play potential down bot lane. And you could also try to focus on the second Rift Herald, which spawns in a few minutes, if you have your bot lane up in the top lane. So.
Yep, EVOS is starting off this Mountain Drake here, so we may well find out what Rift we're playing on very soon. The Mountain Drake itself, not very valuable at all. But what's it going to be? Cloud.
To be honest.
It is going to be a Cloud Rift, no triple ocean. Now, Cloud Rift is interesting because there's a Fiora in the game.
Yeah. Cloud Rift is actually a little bit of a problem for Yoshi. If TH gets Cloud Rift or Cloud Soul, he can just ult and run away. So would be great for Flash to prevent Cloud Soul from happening. It's not the end of the world, obviously. It's just the Cloud Soul, but
Ooh, there's the ult coming out. B running away. Hasn't got the charm. Now gets it onto CBL. Teleport
Double
has been
TP.
called. Oh no, there's the catch onto B. He goes straight down, and the teleport was actually interrupted. I'm not 100% sure if you should have interrupted that, whoever that was. That looked like a bit of a free kill. Realm War, what the hell? CBL! The positioning.
Carty betraying his support there. Oh.
Carty just saying,
Well,
let's go, let's go, let's go.
And then he stepped out.
Oh.
Yeah, say CBL, once again on one of the champs he has not played too much, on one of the aggressive support champs that are in meta right now, and overextended, but at least he hit the engage this time on the Nautilus, so not entirely bad from his side.
No, I mean, he sort of hit the engage.
Yeah,
He hooked him
I
in.
guess.
Yeah.
And he pressed his auto attack and his ult on the enemy carry. Nice.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, I'd love to know how that teleport
Challenger
got stopped,
mechanics.
because I actually don't think it was good. I think you should have let that teleport end. It would have been another kill, potentially.
Probably ult from
Yoshino. Probably.
Yeah, I think
It
so.
has put down that challenge. Doesn't get all of vitals. I mean, we were talking about the Cloud Rift before, and just one comment on it is, what if Flash gets 4 Cloud Drakes? Pure ult with no cooldown and a 50% burst of movement speed? That's terrifying.
Yeah. I mean, for Cloud Drakes is always the dream, right? You also have the Cloud running around with 500 movement speed and ulting you every. At that point, Div could just leaves the game, I think. That's not worth playing anymore.
Yeah. Absolutely. But where does the sort of priority shift here? Flash has a pretty big lead here, 3,000 gold, 2.5 more, at 15 minutes, and a top laner that is absolutely crushing his matchup. Where do they pivot their pressure to here? Do you keep playing around Yoshino, or...?
That happened.
Apparently we completely missed that. Great casters.
Well, one for one trade, so nothing really happened in the end. So I think Flash needs to contest the next dragon to delay the potential soul, and that's in 2 minutes. So looking at the items, Fiora is in a very good spot right now. She traditionally not the greatest team fighter, but this early in the game, I think she still contribute quite a lot to team fights.
Yeah, bot lane tower going down as well. Bit of money.
It would be great if Carty could hit his transformation on the Xera's Embrace. I think that would be for sure the go sign for Flash to go for the next fight. If he doesn't hit the transformation, maybe Flash will just try to delay the dragon take. But look at the vision. Holy moly.
Look at this damage. Favorable vital. Ghost doesn't quite hit. Could have done a little bit more damage, but... Oh no, in the jungle. Yijin's caught out. Oh! The Rage Cage doesn't quite do enough. I don't think Hero's going to be able to catch there. The Hemo Plague does do enough though. Yijin going down a little bit for free there. Definitely didn't need to die. Bit of a mistake here. This Lee Sin.
I also
could have picked Jarvan.
Don't like his focus on the top side. Just let Yoshino do Yoshino things and try to force the enemy team to respond to your bot lane or mid lane plays.
Yeah, I think
you don't really have to invest more resources on top lane. I think that's not a good call here.
I agree. I think they might be a little bit frustrated that Yoshino's not able to get a kill, but I think they really need to realize that doesn't matter. Like,
Yoshino's probably still ahead in gold. He got all the plates.
Probably over the Vlad. Like, come on.
Yeah, even though there are 2 kills for the Vlad, it's still more. I think 1,000 gold already, or at least.
Just gets completely caught here. Just pushed into an area where he didn't have vision. Almost looked like he might get away there, but the Hemo Plague...
That Hemo Plague is almost invisible.
Yeah, that was hard to see. I didn't notice that at first. That skin...
No.
Very cool skin, but that Hemo Plague probably needs to be a little bit more visible. There is the grand challenge, and we do see the power of the Vlad pool. Just using it to get out of there with a phase rush. Yoshino completely unable.
A little bit of a problem for Yoshino to catch up TH, and I think once he gets the Cloud Soul, if he gets this Cloud Soul.
Oh wow! Thanks for the leash, guys. EVS.
Yep.
That was just a.
I said Flash had to get the next dragon, and they did. So everything.
So they're winning, right?
Very good for their side. Yeah.
Guaranteed.
And even without the transformation on the Service Embrace. Oh.
I mean, they didn't have to fight there. That was just as soon as anyone showed, they just backed off. Why didn't they go for the smite fight? Like, it's not okay. It's hard to smite fight against Lee Sin. I'll give you that, but it's better than just walking away.
Yeah, they were dealing with a little bit of.
Sorry, you did cut out there again, so please do repeat. I could see you talking. But...
Okay, yeah. I think they had a little bit of missing information there, so they didn't quite know where everyone. That was too risky for EVS, but they gave up a very crucial dragon. If they picked up this dragon, they would only be one dragon away from the soul. Now it's very far away, especially with Flash scaling up. The Rise is getting stronger. Now second item finish for Slater as well. Not looking too great for EVS.
No, but there is the Hex Drinker coming in here for Yoshino. Definitely allows him to dominate this side lane even more. Is very nice. Oh, CBL getting hit by the Cassiopeia roll after a failed hook, taking so much damage, but he is going to manage to get away with that aftershock. Yijin, however, will not. Ooh, the Rage Cage comes out, doesn't actually hit anything. Sorn needs to try and find a flag and drag forward, but he's going to be on cooldown for a little bit longer. Spider-Naut gets him away, but there's the knock-up from Rakan. Ooh, good little stopwatch. Can they stand there and weather the Kai'Sa? No, he cannot.
In the meantime, bot lane.
That's Baron started. They just started Baron. They immediately started Baron. This is going to be an inner tower for Baron. Can't TP anything to anything. This is just Baron for free.
That's true.
20.5 minutes. Baron! Baron is not living long in these games.
I mean, it's once again the very good mage taking down the
Yoshino can't even get the tower. The next wave.
Can with the next wave, probably. Easily. Yeah, there it is. So gold-wise, it's still fine trade for Flash, but now they have to this 3 minutes Baron.
Yep. Ooh. The gold lead has closed though. They were 2k up at one point, and now they are only 1,000 ahead.
I'm quite surprised they gave up the Baron for free. I think they could have contested there with 3 P members in the team.
Would they? They used a lot of summoners, and I'm not 100% sure they immediately even knew, because there was recalls coming in. This is just Sorn on the hunt with B. Did really well. Down.
A little bit of wasted stopwatch here as well.
Yeah, that stopwatch. I think he was hoping Slater could do enough damage that they had to run away. Slater really not hitting very hard here.
He still needs a lot of time. As you rightfully said, Kai'Sa not the strongest ADC right now, so she needs a lot more time to scale up. Also not the biggest fan of this build. As you said in the first game, I think. You need to go crit, in my opinion, right now on Kai'Sa. She's just a little bit too slow on this build. Usually very strong mid-game build, 2-item, but with all the other ADCs hitting their crit power spikes way earlier this season with the Storm Razor, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan.
Yep, ooh, good job by Yijin, throwing a few Qs to snipe that Baron cannon minion out. Very worried he might...
struggling a little bit there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was afraid he might get a little bit of Lee syndrome and go right in. But he restrained himself. It's hard. Look at this Xayah wave clear. Just making sure the Baron minions are constantly there.
Oh, the engage.
Wow, B flying in. Slater taking so much damage. The feathers are pulled back in and down goes Slater. The Rage Cage is up under the tower. Divkid using that ult to drop the tower aggro. CBL, will he burn down? He will. Divkid is absolutely carving up the rift. Got the skates on and he's shredding it. This is going to be an inhib. EVOS looking great. Parquet, a little bit dangerous there, but he hits the ult. The turnaround wasn't there. He's okay in the end. Had a big old shield. Oh my. EVOS, did they win?
Time to look for the win?
I think
39 seconds on Carti, 10 seconds on Slater.
Baron minions.
Yijin has 1 smite available. If you can smite one of the big...
No, they are going to back off. Parquet's a little bit low. They're not going to take the risk. I like that. They get an inhib out of absolutely nowhere.
Great engage from the Rakan. It actually was visible from far away, but they were not able to react Slater without his flash. Had no target to ult to, so couldn't move. easy engage from B, great follow-up from Divkit, very active ADC, a very active Xayah play in both of the last 2 games. So nice to see Divkit stepping up as well after a little bit of criticism for his MVP in the first game. Finally justifying this.
I think B's been really sick this game as well. Yep. B's had an absolutely cracker Rakan performance. Super happy to see it. And here is this fight. Look how far forward he is. He just absolutely flies in. And Slater had no chance to do absolutely anything. The Realm Warp out of base for Cardi ends up, he does a little bit of damage. Good job, man. I'm glad he Realm Warped
CBL is wishing for 2019 meta, where he played all appealing. Great ult from Mark as well.
Yeah. Should have been turned around.
Stunning up the price. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, EVO's looking really good here. They've actually got out to a gold lead now. And I mean, this Yoshino, you've got a great lead in this side lane, but does it mean anything?
Yeah, as long as he can't force anything on the side lane, Fiora will not do anything, right?
Yep.
Also, still very confused by the build from Slater. No crit. Go for the 3 item powers.
He's gone for the AP build. AP. B actually getting a little bit caught here. Will go down, but Yijin taking a lot as well. Sorn ends up having to flash away. TP was called. They're going to go from the Realm Warp, trying to get up onto the Xayah. They should be able to clean this up very, very easily. Yep, so they actually get 2 kills. So not bad. Done. Well done.
Good collapse on Flash. And if you look at the goal total, still very close.
Yeah,
Flash just has to deal with a team composition that is way better at 5 and better in engaging it as well. So Flash has to look for stuff that just happened. For picks, they have to look for good lane setups. Obviously, with the inhibitor, it's probably just a little bit of a waiting game for them. Wait for the inhibitor to respawn. Sadly, we don't have inhibitor timers here, but shouldn't be too long. I think like 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes until the inhibitor comes back. And then set up Yoshino in the side lane. Kartin already.
That was just not particularly well timed by B. He brought Yijin along with him. He tried to escape.
Yeah, Son needs to flash.
Good call on the Realm Warp. Good call. Yep. Well played by Flash.
What a surprise there. Unfortunate. Suddenly 4 people in front of you. He's still super strong in this game. Look at his items. 3 items finished. Very strong. So the next team might just in EVOS's favor. They lost control of a dragon though. So in the while we were praising EVOS for pushing down the inhibitor, Flash actually secured the second dragon. So EVOS still far away from the soul.
YouTube, stop struggling. You can do it. I believe in you. It's on both our ends.
It's on mainstream.
Yeah, unfortunate guys. Again, just do want to apologize. If it is lagging for both of us, it's actually just the main cast's fault. We can't do anything. Unfortunate. Still, do apologize. Thanks for sticking with us. The Realm Warp was just used for vision there. This could be a second Baron here for EVOS. It's really low. They're just going to nut this out, and there it is, secured. Look at Hero in the backline doing so much damage.
He wasn't able to hit the
Wasn't quite able to. CBL taking a lot of damage. I don't know if they'll be able to hunt him down, but look on the top side. Cardi trying to do as much as he can. Has that shield up. Bot lane. Ooh, are we going to get a race? Are we going to get your engine started? No, there is one recalling.
No
should
one
be able to catch him. No, Vlad's recalling. Vlad's recalling. He's back in base.
Is that enough, though?
Yeah, he can hold it. For long enough to get the race, absolutely. He can clear enough waves. So. And here they go. Oh, I want Hero to be pushing forward to stop the Yoshino recall. I mean, Yoshino's apparently not going to for the recall. Oh my god, look at DivKid though as well. It goes Slater doing as much as he can. Sword comes forward, puts down the cage. I don't know if he's got the damage though. I don't know if they can kill Rise here. Parquet's so low. He dies to 1 overload. This is going close. Down he goes. Triple kill here for Slater. Parquet's got to get out of there. Gets the Q move speed. Is spotted. Can we get a W snipe? There is an AP Kai'Sa. Here they go. Parquet uses the ult attempt to get some more distance, but Yoshino's going to have these dashes. There comes the Kai'Sa W. It does miss, and down goes Parquet. Suddenly, the worm has turned. Carti in the top lane pushing. Has Flash just came back into this game.
What a great performance from Carti in this team fight. Slater had a very solid Kai'Sa, but Carti hitting crucial combos, the enemy laying with the stopwatch as well. a little bit unfortunate that the Baron creep very aggressive and blocking his overloads on Parker there. Good sidesteps from Parker as well, but overall very impressed by Carty's Rise performance in that fight. And suddenly we're dead even in gold. Look at the gold totals. 53.6k, 53.7k. 2 dragons to 2 dragons. So next dragon is just spawning.
Yeah, right now it does look like EVOS have control of the Baron side of the map. Sorry, the Dragon side of the map. My apologies. I think they might give this one up. It's only a Cloud Drake.
Flash, that is.
Yeah, Flash that is, I should say. They're going to give this one up. Not a big deal. It's not the Soul. They'll fight around the next one.
Yep. So we might get a very delayed Soul. We haven't actually seen an Elder Dragon so far. Very unlikely in this game.
Finally hits a hook.
So look at Rise damage here. Half HP's the enemy bot lane.
Yep.
Delays the fight with his stopwatch, so no one can actually kill him. A lot of damage on Parky. Good flash. Now look at the 3 minions. Carty can't get through the minions because it's Baron buff, right? They have extra MR.
Oh, but here we go. This is live. The Realm Warp going to go forward there. They're going to try and do as much as they can. B doing. Oh my God! Flash has just killed them.
What happened?
Flash is gone in a flash.
Ooh.
Can we get a replay of how that started? Because we got about 2 seconds of fight there.
Everyone just insta-died. Do they have enough time to finish off the game? They're far away.
Yeah, the wave's not in a great position. Shit. They've got about 20 seconds. They get it in him for sure, but they're not going for it.
Nah, it's not enough to win the game.
Yep.
They'll get the first inhib of the game for themselves. So now, control for Flash. That's fair to say, right?
Absolutely. Bottom inhib as well. Like, that makes it even better for Baron.
Yeah, they lost 2 Barons already, so we'll have to see if they can actually stop. Because EVOS's Baron take is like 4 seconds, 5 seconds. It's super quick.
I mean, I think Flash has control, but my God, are you confident calling a winner? Because I'm not.
No.
This has been an absolute game of back and forth. If I had money on this game, I'd be absolutely shitting my dacks.
Yeah, indeed. So I think we started the going out of the replay with a kill, a Carty on Parker, right? Please give us a replay. I want to see what happened there.
Can we please have a replay? Here we go.
There we go.
Reborn, replay. Yoshino was just going in on Hero, and then everyone was here.
Oh, the TP. Oh, no.
Parquet. Oh, that's really bad. B does everything he can there. But then look at them all grouped up. They're all inside the Jarvan ult. Oh my God.
Oh,
look how slow just for the record, look how slow they have to play this fight so you can see what's happening.
Everyone just exploded. I think there was 0.25 speed, and still everyone exploded in a matter of seconds. So. Whew.
Yeah. That was Thorn really being a Jarvan. He was helping. Oh no. That's
it's actually his own team. Oh, no.
Yeah, it's his own team. He's put them all. I often call that ult the rage cage. It's not often, I think, that it's going to make your own team rage. But it's all right, Thorn.
That TP from Parker to start of the.
All right, Thorn. We all have some clangers every now and then. But it's worth noting.
And it's still not over.
Oh, absolutely.
They still have a 4-item Vladimir. They still have almost 4-item. Okay. 100% crit on Div Kit. So there is a lot of potential for EVOS to fight their way back into this game. Also, only 1 dragon away from the Cloud Soul.
Yeah, exactly. If the Cloud Soul is picked up here for EVOS, it's possible we keep this going. Also, at this point, that gold lead is pretty insignificant. We're 32 minutes in. This is hyper late game for the VCS. I understand that if you're used to the major regions, maybe you're thinking, we're getting into it. We're going to have some good fights soon. Nah, this is VCS. Game should be over. Players have never seen a 4 in the time. First slot, at least.
Yeah, we're not in the LCS. It's the game.
Thank God.
Doesn't start now. It's
it's
already almost over.
Did they clear vision around Baron and not look in the?
Yeah.
That's silly. Weird. Surely they'll see it now. That's really silly.
I'll say, look at this
they started it before they killed the ward.
Weird.
Flash knows.
Like as we said before, they have incredible speed, down to 7k.
Yeah.
Legion is here. Can he steal this time?
He's got a
Seems to
Q.
be only a steal, not a fire.
He got it! He stole it! Flash have got Baron, Yoshino, and Parquet in the bot. Look at Cardi in the bot lane. They're going for this. They need to stop the bees.
They need to delay.
No,
they need to delay. No,
here comes the minion wave. Thorn's going to try and turn this. They want to take the fight while they're in the bot lane. Slater trying to get away here.
Slater scored.
Oh, no, he's got a blast cone to get away. CBL might be in some trouble. But look in this bot lane. They're going for the towers here. It's now a 2v2. Trying desperately to see what's happening in the picture here. Cassiopeia charging forward. They're winning this hard. EVOS could win this game right here. CBL takes so much damage. Inhib is open, but there's no wave. This game could have ended about 3 times if the waves had been better positioned.
Crazy.
Oh my god.
So can EVOS actually get anything here? I think the inhib and the soul. Look at this. No jungler for the side of Flash, so this should be the Cloud Soul. Can Yoshin do anything? I really don't agree with Yoshin going bot. He should have gone top lane the whole time. Bot lane, there wasn't a whole lot to accomplish, and they thought they would win the 2v2, but in the end, TH and Parky coming out on top and turning the game once again. Cloud Soul now on the cards for EVOS.
Yeah, absolutely. Not just on the cards. It's picked up. We may well have a game that goes to Elder. Soak it in, boys. I don't know how many Elders we're going to see in a VCS.
Yeah.
This game.
An Elder game with 6 dragons secured beforehand, so it's not even a super early Elder. It's a 40-minute Elder dragon.
If you saw this game, and this is you get told, hey, this is the game 3 of a series, would you have thought the first 2 games could possibly have gone the way?
Yeah, it's a very different game.
This is such a good game. This is a cracker of a game of League of Legends. Give me more like this. This is incredible. EVOS giving this death march down the mid lane. Yijin's very far forward, uses that Dragon Rage just to keep himself safe. Problem is, there's nothing to get here, and Yoshino is in the side lane. Oh, he's being.
Yeah, they're also fighting against Baron minions. So
Yoshino's called the recall though. They're scared about going for the end. Because the game could end.
That's a fair call.
Here comes CBL in the middle of the enemy team. Cardi going forward here, but he's not actually doing that much damage. DivKid is cleaning up. EVOS wins. They've done it. They've done it, boys. The game ends.
Another pentacle?
Potentially. Pentakill! Yeah. We get 2 in a series. DivKid gets 2.
Xayah is the best ADC in the game. 2 pentakills in 1 series.
Here we go, boys!
Holy shit.
Settle down, Ricard. It's okay. It's okay. I know your wife did well. He's freaking... Sorry, my bird is freaking out from the yelling. Right, I promise. Oh my god.
What an incredible finish to the game.
What a game. How...
And he was just called the team fights, right? They said, okay, no.
Absolute cracker.
We'll just go down the mid lane. Inhibitors down already. Who cares? Go for the Nexus. Dive all the enemies.
Yeah, they just went. They just saw the opportunity and off they went. Sorry, and honestly, everybody.
There was so much going on in the team fights. It's so hard to call MVP for this game. As
I mean,
I would need to go back and rewatch all the crucial
B
fights.
Played really, really well. But
had some very good
DivKid, but DivKid, yeah, it's a penta. Like, I don't want to get too bored into the hype, but he did play that really good.
He had a very good performance on the Xayah once again. Early in the game, though, be a little bit more, I'd say. It's always hard to not give the MVP to the pentakill. Right?
I think DivKid has to get it again. Oh, shit! I just realized. I heard the Discord a little bit, but I couldn't tap away. Who do we give MVP for? This is hard.
What a first series! Oh,
can we have we have another series tonight? Yep. I don't know if I can hide. Can I do this?
The perfect start to the season. Honestly.
Absolutely.
After 2 storms, I was a little bit worried that we would go a little bit anticlimactic, but what a cracker for Game 3. Both teams stepped up, and in the end, EVOS actually
We
wins.
did it again. Yeah, I think we have to give it to DivKid. He had a cracker over
Congratulations to Panda, who predicted.
Yeah.
Yes, I think one more person. Yeah.
If you predicted EVOS,
315.
that is the 500 IQ.
Good job. Good job.
Good job, EVOS. So, are we going to agree on DivKid for MVP?
Yeah, let's give it to him.
All right, I think so.
It's like looking back at the first game now. It's a kind of okay. Give it to him for this game, and give it to someone else for the first game.
Maybe give it to B for the first game, but we can't do that.
Swan.
We can't. Maybe Swan.
No,
we can't do that though.
DivKid.
We locked in DivKid. DivKid gets 2 MVPs from us. Flash looking a little bit shaky. Do we have anything more to say about this series, or are we just ready to put that one to bed and get some hype going for the second series, which potentially could be even better?
I'm surprised by EVOS's bot lane. I think EVOS's bot lane stepped up way more than I anticipated. B looking super crisp. I think I was a fan of B in FTV already. B Police was one of my favorite bot lanes. Not only because of Police. I thought B was very solid there as well. So positively surprised from the bot lane on EVOS's side. And if they can keep up this kind of performance,
yeah,
they are a playoff contender. Maybe even more than a playoff contender. Who knows?
Absolutely a playoff contender if they keep that up. But that is the end of the series, and we will move on. Get ready for Garm vs Cerberus. Gonna have to get some water, get some let my throat relax after having to yell about 2 pentakills. I have been Everyday. With me has been Yul. I hope you stick around for the second series. We will see you guys soon.
Probably in about 20 minutes. Usually,
About
the first series goes very long. They do like a 20-minute break. So see you guys in 20 minutes.
Yeah, about that. See you guys soon.